Aloha, Scott Sylvan Bell coming live from Waimea Bay, Oahu, December 27, 2016, 8:45 in the morning. Perfect day to talk about sales. A little bit overcast, the sun's popping in, popping out, got the lights going. Lighting may not be perfect today, but we're talking about rapport. And one of the things that I want to share with you is transitions. Now, I got this message from a guy named Vladi, and he was like, hey, Scott, you know, I'm really good at building rapport, but what I'm really having a tough time with is the transitions in between. And so you need to know that if your sales process is this long, or your conversation process is, you can't spend this much time or most of the time trying to build rapport. You need to get to the next step. And what I see salespeople struggle with, and just people in general, is like they don't know what to say next. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to get to the next step. So I'm gonna give you a couple of different phrases to use, and then it's your job to take that framework, write them down, right? It's your job to take the framework, write it down, and then make it your own, okay? So let's just say that you and I are working on a process, we're talking about sales, we're doing something, and then like I'm done building rapport. So my rapport process is done, it's right here, and now I need to transition and come over this direction, right? I'm gonna transition and come over here. So I'm gonna say something along the lines of, hey, great, so what got us out here today was, okay, so you could say something like, what got us out here today, or switching gears, what we really need to discuss. Okay, you're saying, look, we're done talking about building rapport, switching gears, what we really need to discuss, or, you know, what we really need to go over at this point is, and then fill in the blank. What is it that you need to go over? What is it that you need to talk about? What is it that you need to have a conversation about? Now, I see a huge mistake where people like, they're really good at building rapport, but they can't just get over the hump. They can't get over the hump to the next step. So what you need to do is have some transitions and some things to tell the person, like, we're done talking, like, right here, we're done. We're moving over to the next thing, okay? So what got us out here today, we're switching gears, what we really need to discuss. There's some things that we need to go over. The topic that we really need to talk about at this point is, there's tons of different ways to say it. There's tons of different ways. And the person that you're with, trust me, they know that there's an agenda. They know that there's another reason why you're there. They know that if you're in sales, they know that you're there to sell them something. Right? And there's nothing more frustrating for a buyer. Think about it in your position. If you're sitting there and you're like, why will this guy not get to the point, or why will this girl not get to the point and tell me what they need and tell me why they're here and sell me their product, their service, or their widget, or their gizmo? How come they're not getting to the point? How come they're not get to the point, right? We all have had that feeling. It's because the person building rapport, and I'm sure this has happened to you, the person building rapport, like they're really good at that, but getting over, hey, what got us out here today, what we really need to talk about, what I came here to discuss, you know, the agenda on the table is, I think I've given you 5 or 6 different versions or different ways to do this. So Vladi, I hope you're taking notes, and everybody else, I hope you're taking notes too. So pay attention to what's going on. But know that if you start to feel like, man, this conversation's dragging out, it's definitely been time. You're past the point of getting to the point of saying, look, what got us out here today was, you know, the thing that we really need to discuss, or the topic that we really need to go over is, fill in the blank, okay? So there you go. There's bunches of different ways, but you need to make them your own. It's starting to rain. You need to make them your own conversational process. Literally 20 minutes ago, it was so bright I couldn't see. Now it's just raining, it's crazy. You need to make them your own process. You need to fill in the words. Just write them down and go from there, okay? Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you gotta do, you gotta subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. I'm guessing this is where the buttons are. Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon, thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget LinkedIn. Scott Sylvan Bell, we'll see you soon, thanks for watching. Aloha.